That it was a boy. I grew up with 5 sisters, so I knew nothing that you should cover them so you didn't, get all wet. I knew nothing about boys.
The best day of my life when I became mother.
The overcoming of what God gives a mom is what surprised me the most, because it was like my thinking just immediately shifted. It was just different. Life was different. You woke up and it was different.
The joy that it still gave me. I mean, the little moments, being able to crawl, walk, talk, it's just amazing.
That I didn't know what I was doing. That I really didn't know what I was doing.
That's 33 years ago.
Coming from India, there was no pre-birth classes or anything like that. So I wish I was prepared more.
I would probably not try to be a yeller.
I would stay home and trust God for the finances and not work. Take that step of faith.
I don't think I would do it differently. I was told I had a 35% chance. When my kids came, they came exactly when God needed them to come.
Nothing. I would do absolutely nothing different, because that means it would change the person that I've become now. And I am always, always grateful for where God has taken me.
Telling some jokes, corny jokes.
Well, when he was younger, he would look in the mirror and study his face and see every flaw. And I was just like, you're so handsome, you're so beautiful.
Probably just their hugs.
The bubbliness in my child.
I love their little laughs. They're both unique.
The title would be The Journey of Trust. The highlight would definitely be when my kids were born.
Innocent little blessings, because when they come out, they're very innocent. So the chapter would probably be the adventurous moments.
Wild and crazy years. The best would be the end chapter, growing into adulthood, learning how to always turn them to Christ.
That would be 2 halves of my heart, and the best chapter would be childhood.
I think it's getting deeper in that don't let fear stop you. Don't be afraid to use your voice.
Just try to validate how maybe he's felt for a lot of years.
I think that'll always be a conversation with my kids, that they're special, very important to God.
Who's going to pick out my nursing home?
My 3 granddaughters, to see them on their 18th birthday. I think that's the best future that I want to see.
Probably one day I'll never forget is when I really, really dedicated my heart and soul to the Lord.
See them married to successful young Christian men and following the Lord's heart. That would be my desire.
I am hoping to see my grandkids. That is one thing I know, that I keep telling God that I want to be a grandma. I want to see Imani's wedding. I want to be there. It'll be a culmination of God's faithfulness.
It's more than one day for me, having each moment with them and remembering that moment every time. I think it's having those days with them would be the important thing for me.
When my youngest decides that he's going to join a church and get baptized and really serve God, that's going to be amazing.